going to apply my service brake and hold it down firmly, and I can do an applied leakage test now. Right now it's sitting at 100 psi, and I have to hold that pressure for 60 seconds starting right now. I have to maintain firm equal pressure within the test. I'm not allowed to lose more than 4 psi during a 60-minute interval. I meant 60 seconds. It is losing some air. It looks like it lost about 2 pounds. I'm sitting at 98 psi. So it's been 60 seconds now. I usually go 65, but I lost 2 pounds of pressure. It's now at 98 psi, but it's within the 4 psi that I am allowed to lose for the applied air leakage test. So that still makes it a good test. Now the last 2 tests that I do, I'm just going to pump air out of the system, and I'm going to do a low air warnings device test for you. First of all, I'm going to turn my engine on. I like my engine on because I can see and hear my gauges and lights as they come on. And I'm just going to pump air out of the system. On my lower warning devices, I have a light and or a buzzer or both, and they are both on now. They came on at 64 psi. So that is a good test because it came on prior, or they came on prior to 55 psi. Came on at 64 psi. So that is a good low air warnings devices test. The last, I do still have my brakes released. I'm going to do a springs brake test for you. And I'm just going to keep pumping air out of the system until they pop back out. I saw the trailer brake. I didn't see the tractor brake pop out, did it? Okay, no it didn't. So the first one came out, the trailer brake came on at about 38 psi, and then the tractor parking brake didn't come back out until about 32 psi. So they came out at different times, but that's okay. They still came out, so that accomplishes the spring brake test correctly. Okay.